Hi guys, welcome to unveiled. This is Sajiv, and thanks for your great support till this date. I'm really happy today because this is my first video with my voice, and I want to do more things in YouTube. So please give me your great support, and please do subscribe this channel. Don't forget it, and click the bell icon. Maybe you will get the notifications and every time when I upload the new videos. And once again, thanks for the great support, and please do watch the video till the end, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Okay, thank you. Today I'm going to share you a great love story. I feel that it's a great love story. I don't know how you treat this and how you feel this after watching the video, but I feel it's so touching. That's why I'm sharing. Please give me your valuable opinion. It's a story from the Titanic history. We already know so many stories from the Titanic history, but I think it's an untold story uh, till this time. When I went through some of the articles related to Titanic, then I noticed these things. So I feel I want to share with you guys. So please please show me the patience to hear me sometime. Okay. 14 April 1912, the largest ship afloat at the time hit on a huge iceberg during her maiden voyage and sank 2 hours 40 minutes later on 15 April 1912. The Titanic disaster. You all know about that. Modern history's deadliest marine disaster. Over 700 people survived, and many of us heard their complete stories, their experience, whatever it is. And but about 1,500 people died during the disaster. Their true heart stories, their dreams, beautiful love stories, aims, expectations, hopes, everything were also sunk into the depth of the Atlantic. I will tell you a story which is not a survivor story. There are tons of survivor stories, but this story is also came through the survivors, but it's not a survivor story. It's a fallen dream. It's a failed love story. It's also sung with the Titanic. As some of you know about the story of Titanic orphans, Michelle and Edmund Navarat, who were known as Titanic orphans. The two boys were only 2 and 4 years old at the time they boarded the ship with their father, Michelle Navarat Sr., and the hero of our story. He is a tailor and a Slovak immigrant to France. He married a beautiful lady, Marcelo Careto. They were married in London. The marriage was troubled, and in early 1912 they were separated. Marcelo Careto was awarded full custody of the boys. It's sometimes sad things. She allowed them to stay with their father over the Easter weekend. But when she went to collect them, they had disappeared. Michelle had decided to immigrate to the United States, taking the boys with her. That's something weird and unbelievable, right? Yeah, but it's happened, and because Michelle had some plans, but later what happened, that's not matter, but he had a plan. After a brief stay in Monte Carlo, they traveled to England, where they boarded the RMS Titanic. Michelle Navarat Sr. and his sons boarded the Titanic at Southampton, England on 10 April 1912 as second-class passengers. For the journey, Michelle Navarat assumed the alias Louis M. Hoffman, and the boys were booked as Lola and Mama. Maybe he afraid that he already kidnapped the boys, and Law gives the custody of the boys to their mother. Maybe that's why he changed his name and his boy's name. He led the passengers to believe that he was a bit over. After the collision with the iceberg at 11:40 p.m. on 14 April 1912, Navarat placed Michelle and Edmund in collapsibility. The last lifeboat successfully launched from the ship. And after that, Mr. Navarat Senior, our story, our hero, is tragically perished. When the boys arrived in New York City, they were identified as Louis and Lola, the name which their father had given for the passage. Their fellow survivor, Margaret Hayes, took them in a while a frenzied search to find the mother began. But since the boy spoke French, it took weeks. During this time, they were named as Titanic orphans. It took weeks for their story to circle back to their mother in Europe. Finally, just over a month later, she arrived in New York City, where they were joyously reunited. That time, their mother only 21 years old. Here, Titanic orphan story is complete, and the important things of our story start that. The eldest boy, Michel Jr., recalled that just before placing him in the boat, his father gave a final message that, "My child, when your mother comes for you, and she surely will, tell her that I loved her deeply and still do. Tell her I expected her to follow us, so that we might all live happily together in the peace and freedom of the new world." These lines touched me a lot. Hope you guys also have the same feelings. Because a man already know he was going to die, so he first to make sure that his boys are safe. Boys were safe, and then he gave his elder boy to a message. He don't know his boy will recall it or whatever it is, but at the end of his time, he know it's very well. He not just he almost 75% of the people in the Titanic know that they are going to die. So maybe I think 90% of people never lied when they already understand that they are going to die, because that's a very emotional moment. So look at the lines that, "My child, when your mother comes for you, and she surely will, he know that he surely will come for them." That's his plan, his fallen dream, that when Mrs. Maslow Carato came for the boys and for taking the boys back, then he hoped that he can try to reunite his family, try to tell her what happens in their life, how to solve the problem. He tried something to do for his family, but he unfortunately he failed, because the fate, whatever it is, the man loved his wife so deeply. It's sure that it's in the words, it's in his last words. Mr. Navarat Senior died in the sinking. His body was recovered by the rescue ship Magna Bennett. Because of his assumed Jewish surname, he was buried in Baron de Her Cemetery, Halifax, a Jewish cemetery in Nova Scotia. This story touched me a lot, and that's why I tried to share this video to you guys. And thanks for watching, thanks for tolerating me. Please do subscribe this channel. Your subscribe is my inspiration. I will come with more videos, and once again thanks for watching. Bye for today, see you soon.